If your under eye makeup always turns out creasy, cakey, dry, or cracked, this is how you're gonna fix it. So right now I just have my skin prep, which I posted in a video before. Skin prep is super important. So if you follow that, your makeup definitely should not look dry and cakey. But I have a little bit of darkness and discoloration under my eyes, so I'm taking the Kosas concealer, but this is their new Illusion color corrector. You can see it's a little bit more warm and peachy. So just sparingly using that in the areas it's a little bit more dark. Let it sit for like 30 seconds. It's gonna build up some coverage. Personally, don't like blending concealer out with a sponge. I feel like you lose coverage, and then sometimes the water from the damp sponge can mix with the product, making it pill. So I'm just lightly pressing this in with an hourglass brush. You can see I'm only tapping it in instead of swiping. I'm gonna go in with a Natasha Denona concealer in the shade N3. I love that it's a bit more of a neutral color. And once you apply your color corrector, you actually have to use way less concealer, which is nice. So I feel like it makes your skin look a lot less cakey. And I just like to apply my concealer in these zones here, and then just give it a few seconds to dry. Honestly, avoid under eye creams. I feel like they're good for at night, but I hate under eye creams under makeup. Okay, I finished the rest of my base products. So the setting part is the most important part. So we're gonna go in, re-press in the product to make sure there is no creasing or caking. Take a little pointy powder puff. This one is from my brand, and your favorite loose powder. Mine is Huda Beauty. I feel like it works the best. And start pressing this right underneath your eye, on the side of your nose, down on your cheek. It's really important that you kind of diffuse this because I hate the look of a raccoon under eye. I'm not into baking, so I'm just gonna keep pressing this in until it's all blended out. Step is optional, but I always like to blend it out with more of a skin tone powder just to make sure my under eyes aren't too light, and it blends in nicely with all my other makeup. My last Hail Mary thing when I go to do someone's makeup in their eyes, like some people's eyes just crease so much. So the last thing I do to hide the creases is I will take an eyeshadow. This one is just from ColourPop, and you're gonna blend it underneath the eye, maybe go a little bit darker. And by putting eyeshadow or bronzer, whatever you're using, it actually ends up hiding the creases that sit really close to that lash line. And that is just what I do when I do people's makeup and they have so much creasing, like, or more like wrinkles. Because if your eyes are already smooth, they should not be creasing that much. But if your eyes aren't smooth, then there's not a ton you can do about it. So this is my little step of what I do to hide those creases. Okay, just finished my makeup. Eyes are not creasing. Everything looks flawless. It will stay like this all night because I always do my makeup like this. I know it's just how it works. All of these products that I recommended are very hydrating, which is amazing for dry skin. And then the powder complements it perfectly. Keeps it lasting all night, keeps it from creasing. Let me know if you try this.